Hi everyone, Becky checking in from Virginia. Again, I work on the PAC team. Almost forgot about this video. I knew there was something I had to do tonight before I go to bed. Had a busy day at the PAC office. I work there every Wednesday. Started the day. I picked up a couple people, brought them in. I had also 2 home visits. We had intake. I had a PAC team meeting and a rap class. I also have someone shadowing me that is interested in what the PAC team does and possibly working on the PAC team. Looking to recruit in a couple positions for the PAC team. It's not really my job, but just being one of the team members, I don't mind if someone shadows me. My main focus right now for this week is I'm actually trying to teach the PAC team a little bit about. I'm taking some of the PAC team clients to Mental Health Advocacy Day, which happens in 2 weeks. And I've always taken part in this. I'm involved in politics, regardless of my social work. I worked in politics for 10 years before I got involved in social work. And so I've always been interested in from the community level to the federal level, and just I like initiatives. I like any kind of when consumer advocacy and social justice issues. I've always been very passionate about them. So I fell into my current position, which is my full-time position, involves a lot of advocacy, which I love, and so I'm involved in many advocacy groups. Mental Health America. I'm on the state board of NAMI, National Alliance of Mental Illness. So once I got involved in social work and working with people with mental illness and substance abuse issues, I started to work on issues, and I felt and working with people in recovery, getting them involved in advocacy actually helps recovery quite a bit, and some people gravitate and really make it a part of their life. And part of that is telling your story, because that gives you acceptance of who you are. And so part of preparing for Mental Health Advocacy Day is teaching people techniques of telling their story in their own voice, and what an impact and that has. And it can be very scary when you get up in front of different groups, but I try to do it one-on-one and then build up from there. Some people are quite natural at it, but even folks that aren't natural at it natural at actually speaking or talking about themselves, find that when they do, how much growth and acceptance they have in themselves, and it gives them quite a bit of self-confidence. Also, the impact that it has on giving it to a group. When you have politicians get up and talk about an issue, or executive directors of advocacy groups talk about an issue, they're so good at it, and they're pretty rehearsed, and they can be very crisp and clever on how they perform, but it doesn't have the same impact as someone whose life is actually touched by the legislation or lack of legislation, and who tells their own story. And when those folks get up, and even if they're nervous and their voice is cracking and they might not have the smoothest delivery, people are quiet and actually listen and hang on every word. And I think it has more of an impact on our legislators. So I always try to get at least one person, if I can, to speak up on Mental Health Advocacy Day. And so I'm organizing a trip not only with the PAC clients, but other clients in the organization, and we have already about 22 people going from just our area, so I'm very happy about that. And so kind of rambling on about that, but my question is going to be about advocacy. This is my advocacy, one of my advocacy projects for the year, and I'll kind of elaborate. I don't have time right now on what the issues are that we're working on. But just my question is, what are any of you involved in advocating your legislator this year, or any kind of advocacy projects, and what they are and what you're interested in your state legislature doing for the upcoming session. All right, that's all I got. Good night. Thanks. Bye.